What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm very happy today. Look what I have. Wow, look at that. So this is a Lamborghini Gallardo. Oh my gosh, absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited. This has just been so fun. So I've been driving it a little bit. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a nice review, and I'm gonna give you things that I absolutely love about this car and things I don't hate about this car, and just a flat out review on this video. I'm gonna show you some Doug DeMuro things, a little bit of quirks and features of this car. And then of course, I'll do 2 more videos after this of 5 things I love, 5 things I hate. But we're just gonna do a full review of this car, of what it would be like if you had it, and if my opinion, if you should get one or if you shouldn't get one, and is it worth the money? So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's go ahead and jump right into this V10 monster. So first things first, absolutely, look at this car. It's insane. It's so freaking beautiful. I love this car. This is a timeless car. It will always look good. It will always look expensive. It will never not look good. It will never not look expensive. Just absolutely love this car. I mean, it is such an eye to look at. In person, they are very wide as well. Now, they are not as wide as an Aventador. If you've ever been around an Aventador, they're just nuts. But overall, it's a very wide sports car. It's definitely a Lamborghini. In addition to that being wide, compared to my Lotuses, there's actually a ton of room in here. The seats are really far apart. It's very spacious. This being the Spyder version, even more space, tons of room. You can fit a really tall person in here pretty comfortably. You can fit a short person in here pretty comfortably. So this fits all shapes and sizes, especially it being a convertible with the top off. So look at this, absolutely awesome. Huge amount of room. Very, very easy for everyone. The other thing that I kind of wanted to talk about as we come around here, we'll go into the driver's seat. The driver's seat is amazing, is absolutely phenomenal. It is very comfy, very, very cozy. It has power, so we can go up with the seat and forward, and then we can lean the forward seat forward. There's a lot of things. I believe there's even a lumbar, so there's lumbar support in the back right there. You guys can see that ballooning. And then let's talk about the next thing that's ballooning. This color code is hilarious. It's called balloon white. It is absolutely beautiful. It doesn't look like a balloon to me. It looks like a sharp arrow. I think Lamborghini did not nail that name on the head. It should definitely be something. It should be like perfect white, or like white as snow, or something like that. Something cool. But balloon white? No way. This thing is a sharp needle. That being said, this is just awesome. Awesome looking car, awesome looking car. So let's go ahead and look at the engine bay, and I'm gonna show you guys how to get into the engine bay, because I wanna look at this V10. It produces 525 horsepower. This is a 2008. This is the last pre-LP version. It does have an E-gear on it, and we'll talk about that, and I'll talk about my experience with the E-gear. People that have actually driven or have wanted these Lamborghinis, they always kind of stay away from the E-gear. It seems to be that everyone wants a gated manual. Coming from me, I have a gated manual. I love the gated manual. I've had like 20 manual cars. I love manual cars, but so far it was a quick learning experience, and I'm actually really enjoying this, and I do feel truly in charge of the car with the E-gear. So let's go ahead and pop open the engine bay. So to open up the engine bay, I believe, I've watched a video on this, you hold these two right here, and you hold them for 4 seconds, and it should go into service mode. Let's see if it'll do that. Yep, it's doing it now. And then let's keep on holding it, I believe. All right, once your crazy Lambo looks like this, there's a little latch, I guess, right here, and you pull on it, and then it should allow you to lift the whole thing all the way up. Now, we're in service mode, and there is the engine. Boy, this one's kind of dirty. Crazy, awesome, look at this. This is so cool. So this one, usually on a lot of the Gallardos, you'll be able to see the V10 right down in here. This one truly sits right behind you. So here is the V10, awesome, so cool, so cool. I love all the little Lamborghini marks all over it. This right here is for the soft top. This is where the soft top sits, obviously, and then here's what the soft top looks like. Very cool. Again, when the soft top's on, we'll go ahead and I'll put I'll put it back together. And when I put it back together, I'm gonna give you guys how it feels to be in the car. I'm 6'4", and I want to say, you know, can a 6'4" guy comfortably drive this? I can fit in a Lotus ELISE, so that means that, yeah, I can fit in this very comfortably. But let's go ahead and put the deck lid, the engine bay back down. I just wanted to show you that amazing 520 horsepower V10. We'll put it down, and then we'll go ahead and I'll see what it's like to get in the car with the convertible top on. Okay, so I currently have the top on. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this real quick here. So the buttons are right here. This is a very interesting quirky feature. I don't know why, but they put the most exciting thing in the whole car right in the middle of it. They did the windows, or the mirrors. So if I want to adjust the mirror, I don't know why they put that right in the middle here. But convertible, so this is the hard top, or the soft top to make the top all the way on. We're gonna go ahead and move the top all the way off. I'm gonna show you guys from outside video, and then we're gonna put the top all the way back on while I'm in the car. The roof, I hit the windshield wiper. The roof is currently on, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and hold the button for the open button, and it'll start going by itself. This is awesome. That is so cool. And you just keep on holding it. It does its whole thing. You might accidentally turn the windshield wipers on. And then we're done. And then if you hold it long enough, so now we're actually gonna do it in the reverse, and I wanna make sure that you guys can see kind of how I fit in here. So let's go ahead and watch the whole thing in reverse. We'll close the door. Top's gonna come back up. So I wanted to really put the top up so you guys could see what it looks like. It's so much more, shows you how low and sleek the car is, I guess you'd say. I love that they did the windshield black, the frame. I just did that on my Toyota MR2, and I think it looks absolutely aesthetic, very beautiful. Very cool. It actually has pretty good visibility out the back with the large glass right here. This large glass makes it actually pretty visible. The mirrors are amazing. I love the mirrors on this car. Absolutely awesome. This is a really good spec. Again, 2008 balloon white. Absolutely awesome. So of course, you know what we need to do, right? We need to go for a drive. So the first thing that we need to do is, when we're reviewing a car, it's a two-seater, it's 520 horsepower. Those are the big things. This is an E-gear, and I want to give you guys my honest opinion of the E-gear, in addition to everything that I like and dislike about this car, which I'll do on those next videos. But on this review, I just really want you guys to enjoy and say, hey, if I want to buy this car, I'm watching Mitch's video to get some tips on what I should look for when I'm buying this car, and his opinion. So the next thing that we gotta do is we gotta start the car up. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna actually put the top down one more time, and we're gonna go ahead and start this car up so we can go for a drive. So I'll put you guys here and you guys can listen to this thing. It sounds great. Okay, so this isn't a cold start, but when it cold started this morning, it was loud. So it's quiet right now, but it is amazing. Oh my gosh. How good does that sound? It sounds so good. So the first thing is this is a supercar. There's no doubt. This is a supercar. It had the price tag. It was $250,000. It is a supercar. So as we get in that, keep in mind this is totally a supercar. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna teach you guys how to use the E-gear. Because if you're gonna buy this and you want a review of it, so let's talk about that. So first thing you need to do is put your foot down on the brake. The brakes are really touchy in this car. So put your foot down, and they're beautiful. Look at those pedals. You're gonna put your foot on the brake. When your foot's on the brake, you now have selectors. There's these little sharp things right here. This one says plus, this one says negative. What you're gonna do is you wanna go into first. So what we'll do is put the e-brake down. Big old honking e-brake right in the middle. We'll put a seatbelt on. All right, now we'll put a seatbelt on, and then now your foot's on the brake, your e-brake is down, it's in neutral. We're gonna pull the plus towards you. It engages first. Now it's in first, but we're not rolling forward because you have to tap the gas pedal, and then now it just engaged. And it is like a manual car in that way, and you have to do that. We're gonna also put it in sport. Josh said put it in sport. By the way, this is Josh's car from Vehicle Finder. If you guys want him, he's linked first below. Josh is the most amazing guy in Washington. Josh, thank you so much for letting me use this car. I really, really appreciate you. Absolutely beautiful car. Josh has had many, many exotics. He also helps you guys find exotics in the state of Washington or anywhere in the country. So I'll have him first link below for vehicle. And if you want to sell your exotic, he can help you with that as well. So let's go ahead. We're gonna pull it back real quick on both of them. So you have to pull it back on both of them, which then puts you into neutral. So now we're back into neutral. So positive and negative. I had to set you guys down for that. We're gonna wanna go a little quick speed here. So what we're gonna have to do is, the car went by right there. We're gonna go ahead and pull it back into first again. Now it says 1. Now we're gonna tap the gas. Now it's in first. Now the car's rolling. And we're gonna go ahead and merge. And this is how you do it. Just like that. So it is like a manual car. And it sounds amazing. So you do have to shift the car yourself. So you're gonna have to do this. So we're in second here. It'll show you that you're in second. You're gonna wanna go ahead and let the gas off, and then pull it into third. And then it'll be happy and it goes into third. And then you're gonna give it some more gas into third, roll into it. And of course we need a little bit of speed, right? So let's give it a little bit of go-jos. Woo! Yeah, it is amazing. And then let up the gas, pull it into fourth, pull it into fifth, pull it into sixth, and again I had no gas on there, and now we're at cruising speed in sixth gear. Now let's say you shifted too much, you're gonna wanna come over to the other side, and I'm gonna actually pull the windows up real quick. Okay, I actually downshifted a couple for you. So how we're gonna do this is we're gonna go ahead and let the gas off, and then pull it back towards you, and it auto blips for you. That's pretty awesome. I wish my Lotus EVORA would auto blip. It does not do that. It has a very heavy throttle. So we're gonna actually go ahead and pull it one more time down into second and listen to that. And then we're gonna go ahead and roll into second, and this is an accelerated one. So you gotta floor it, let off the gas, and shift, just like a manual car. You don't wanna hold the gas pedal down. It doesn't like it, it's unhappy. That's not how it goes. Now with the downshifting, the same thing, and it's quick downshift. It's smart, it's definitely smart. So let's go ahead and roll again into it. This is too much fun. It's awesome. This thing is awesome. If you don't like the E-gear, I think that you just need to learn how to use it. Now, I really do feel like I'm in charge of the car. I absolutely feel that I'm in charge of the car. Not a doubt in my mind, I really do. I feel like I'm absolutely in control, and you know, I love being in control of the car. So there's a couple corners up here, so we're gonna go ahead and take some corners. Steering, very heavy, very direct. Very good Lamborghini steering. I feel super in control. The car feels extremely planted, very good planted. Oh, it's awesome. Now, there's a stop coming up here. So as we come to the stop, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna pull the car into neutral. I have to put you guys down for 1 second. And what I did was I just pulled on both of them, and it made the car go into neutral. So positive and negative, you know, the up and down shift, it'll make it go into neutral. So then we can come to a stop here, and we're gonna go ahead and turn around. So again, foot on the brake, we're gonna pull the plus, it'll go and say you've selected one, we're gonna tap the gas, and now we're engaged into first gear. And turning radius is actually pretty good on this car. It's a wide car, but it's not the longest of cars. It's a pretty big car overall. It has a great road presence. Me being 6'4", I definitely can feel that my head's kind of right at the limit of where it is. I'm comfortable though. I'm comfortable where it is. So let's go ahead and put it into second, let off the gas, and then roll into second. There we go. This is awesome. Listen to that V10. Just listen to that beautiful engine. What a symphony. Absolutely wonderful. I really enjoyed the third gear on this car. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's go ahead and here's some 520 horsepower V10 Lamborghini. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. That is some beautiful, naturally aspirated, linear power. Oh my gosh, absolutely awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. There goes a Corvette. We got a wave from Corvette. Again, I like it. I think it's very easy. You need to learn how to do it though, definitely. It is, you cannot just get in this car. It is a Lamborghini. It feels special. It feels like you have to learn how to drive this car. I honestly feel that like no one can come up and steal this car if they've never driven one. They wouldn't understand how to do it. I feel like they couldn't even get it into gear. They wouldn't even know how to do it. So that's kind of cool. I feel like I guess I'm giving away all the secrets, but it's pretty cool. I really like it. I enjoy the gauges up here. I think that looks really cool. The oil, the battery. This has a Pioneer dash. The window switches in the middle. The emergency flasher, that looks really cool. This has a key that's a lot like a Volkswagen key. Kind of interesting, not a special key. Not really into that. I love the Lamborghini. On all the Huracans and then the Aventador that I drove, it all has like a really nice Lamborghini. It tells your passenger, yo, I just bought a $250,000 car. This is a Lamborghini. Music on it's pretty good too. I also like that there's little stitching there that says neutral 1, 2, 3, 4 down below too as well, and then also on the screen up there. I like that as well. I think that's pretty cool. Of course, we got to get one more pull in. So let's go. Oh, I got a honk and a wave. We're gonna go ahead and we'll do a second gear. Oh, it sounds so good on the downshifts. Wow. Oh, screaming banshee, screaming banshee. Beautiful car, beautiful engine, absolutely wonderful. Overall comfortability is extremely good. This is a very comfortable car, very refined, very nice. As Lamborghini continued to go further, the Huracan, the materials is even nicer than this. This is a step above my Lotus EVORA in material, and my EVORA is 3 years newer than this car. The quality in this car does feel a little bit more refined and better and just solid. This car feels solid. It's thick, it's good. The other thing is you're not going to be getting the best gas mileage. Be aware of that. You're buying this car for one reason, to do what I just did, which is to drive it fast, and you're gonna get a lot of attention. This just gets attention everywhere. If you want attention, if you want to do a flex, if you want to say I've accomplished a lot of hard things in life or whatever, this is a car for you. You will get what you're looking for every time. It never disappoints. The Lamborghini never disappoints. Okay, back to the e-gear learning session. Some more weird things. This is the reverse. So you push, it's in neutral. You hold the brake, you push the reverse. You can hear it select it. You'll tap the gas and it'll go into reverse. And now it's in reverse. It is interesting. It is definitely interesting. And then to get out of reverse, you have to do the positive and negative, and it'll put you back into, I'm gonna set you guys down real quick. It'll put you back into neutral. And now that we're in neutral, we're gonna tap it for 1, or push the brake on, tap it for 1, and then tap the gas and select. And now you've selected first and we're off. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna do some exterior flyby so you guys can hear it. And I'm absolutely loving this. Functionality, with it being the Spyder, this is a purpose-driven car, like I just said. I cannot stress, if you are like, I only like coupes, the Spyders are for, you know, certain type, like, you know, haters, I guess, or people that are weird, I guess. I don't want to use the word. Because I grew up saying only real men have hard, or coupes, you know, hard tops. You want the rigidity. No way. The Spyders on cars, you know, my Lotus is a Spyder, my MR2 is a Spyder, this is a Spyder. The visual experience on this, there's a reason why the top of the top always have convertibles, because convertibles are just the most enjoyable, visceral experience. It feels crazy, and I love this. Now, could you daily drive this car? Yeah, easily. Yeah, easy. The maintenance, maybe not. The e-gear, totally. I like the e-gear. I'm enjoying it. People don't like it, but I'm liking the e-gear. All right, so I brought the car back, went for a very spirited drive. The car is absolutely a blast to drive. AC blows really cold. It's cool. One of my favorite things in life is kind of bougie. I like to have convertible cars and then have the top off, windows up or windows down, and then have the AC blowing, maybe a white monster or something like that. That's a good time to me. That sounds like a good time to me. That's fun, especially with a V10. Absolutely sounds so amazing. I'm drunk on the engine. I love that the engine's right behind your ears. It sounds so throaty, so good. I think this is 100% stock too. I don't think anything's been done to it. And I absolutely love this car. I really do. Now the only thing that's there's a stigma to it, like the only issue, and it was price. And I'm gonna say it was price. These cars are around $100,000 now, 6 figures, maybe a little bit less. The E-Gears might be slightly less, maybe like 95,000. But a beautiful car like this, you know, you're gonna get the manual ones, the gated manual, and those are gonna be a little bit more expensive. You're gonna be hovering probably around the 130 or 120 mark, and they just sit there. These values will never go down. So the stigma is to get into this car, you need to have about $100,000. And then once you're in the car, there is gonna be some maintenance things with it. Now, of course, I haven't owned this car, I haven't been around this car enough to know what it's like to own the maintenance or whatnot. And I got a friend coming over here, a little Spitfire. How cool is that?
I drove an original Countach where it had the periscope rear.
The Countach?
Yeah. I had a Dino 246.
Oh wow!
74.
That's awesome.
5 years. And my mistake was
selling it.
Yeah. Why are you in here? You know this?
Taking photos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw you. I was coming down this way. I turned around.
Came back to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Spyder is a great one.
The pearl white.
Yes. They call it balloon white.
Balloon white.
Yeah.
I've had this phone for 20 years. So.
Oh yeah. Well, it's still working then.
It is.
There we go. Well, you got to get one with your Datsun in there too. So, I'm telling you, this car gets so much attention. The guy came by, he said he saw on the highway and he turned back around to come and see the car. I mean, you take a Lambo out, you're gonna get attention, especially in like a rural area, which where I am, just crazy. So the only thing I was saying is the stigma to get them in there. They're pretty expensive to get into. They look expensive, so you're gonna get attention like that. I love this car. Would I recommend this? Yeah. I actually posted a picture of this on my Instagram, and someone said traded in the whole fleet for this, so all my cars for this. I didn't, but I mean, I would consider it maybe. These things are so amazing. Absolutely love this. The E-Gear is not true. It's fine. It's fun. It's simple. It's not the hardest thing in the world. I understand people they really want the manual. I get that, but the E-Gear is just as good. Interior is awesome. Engine performance is amazing. Picks up, it goes. It is a naturally aspirated V10. There is no lag. It just goes. Wherever you are in the gear, it'll go. You can choose whatever you want. The E-Gear, again, is pretty controllable. You know, you just pop it back 2 times, you're in 2nd gear, and you're off. You know, 3rd, you're doing three numbers that you shouldn't be doing. You're going quick. It is a very fast car. The 524 horsepower or 20 horsepower, they do a very good job of delivering it. It kind of feels like a 1st generation GTR. That's what it kind of feels like. If you want a relative thing, I know the GTR is turboed and has the V6 and not a V10, but it kind of feels like that to me in my personal power delivery. It kind of feels like a GTR. The E-Gear that's what that reminds me of, the E-Gear does. Overall, would I recommend buying one of these? Absolutely. If you can get one, do it. It's worth every penny. If you get one sub $100,000, it's worth every penny. The great thing about this car it is an investment. It is an investment. It'll never lose its value. It'll never go to zero. It'll always be worth a lot. It's a Lamborghini. I mean, and the cool thing about it is you can say, I have a Lamborghini. That's another thing that I love about it. So I love this car. I can't get enough of this car. I love the Spyder version of it. I actually have driven the Gallardo non-in-gear gated manual with coupe, and I like the Spyder. I like the manual more, but I like to get a Spyder and a gated manual. That would be my dream one of these, absolutely. So make sure to like, subscribe, swing by Mitch right there, swing by vehicle. Josh, what's your website? Make sure to like, subscribe, swing by MitchRadio.com, swing by Vehicle Finders, grab one of those cars, look at those, list your car on Vehicle Finder, help you. Josh, you're the man, thank you so much. Congratulations on this awesome car. I know you, I don't know how long it'll be around. It might be for sale, so this might be for sale. I love this car, beautiful car. Make sure to like, subscribe. See you guys on the 5 things I love, followed by the 5 things I hate about this car. See you on those videos. Little exit here at the end. Everyone at their gas tank has said, whoa, nice car. Is it new? Is it yours? What do you do for a living? It's so funny. This car's so funny. I filled it up for Josh. Josh, thank you again, man. I appreciate you, buddy. Love this car.